Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EVE Online. So, we are back and if you happen to notice our first live stream, I think I was saying we were doing level 1 and level 2 missions, then yeah, this is just after that live stream I did. I'm not going to live stream often. From time to time I might do it if I feel like it, you know. It gave me kind of a headache, but then again I am on a wee bit of a caffeine withdrawal, so it might be that. But either way, we are back anyways, and today we're going to be doing level 2 mining missions, because obviously I wanted to do that in a Let's Play, but I want to talk about the level 1, level 2, things like that, and some more information I learned today thanks to the nice people that were talking to me. So, first of all, finding your agent and all that, you can just come up to the start here. We go to agents, and then you go to your agent finder. And then the filters, oh, there you go. You can reset them all. Basically, I wanted to do it around Jeddah, so I went ahead and I parked there. And basically, I picked what I wanted. So, you know, originally we did security, we did level 1, and basically I wanted the Caldari. And, you know, I started with that, and we did that, I believe, last time. What was our last mission? Yeah, our first level 1 security missions. Now we're doing level 2, and I'm not doing security, but I'm doing mining. Now, mining is easier, obviously, to get into for level 2. Level 2, you can maybe use your frigate, but I would probably suggest your little battleship there that you get. Well, that's not a battleship, but what was that ship called that we have here? It's this guy here. It's called a destroyer. So I'd probably recommend maybe at that point you probably want to move to the destroyer itself, which I should probably move it up here eventually. So obviously I did that, and I find our person, and then I started to do missions here for them. So I did a few missions, the mining ones here, and I started at this NPC here. And so I thought we'd do some today. I'm going to probably do some cuts, obviously, because it's going to be a bit painful. I'll show you my loadout here in a second, too. So they're pretty simple here. Basically, you know, you got an hour and 30 minutes for the boost. They're okay paying. They're not the best. There's some higher ones, but I haven't seen many yet. But obviously, I've only done this maybe 3 or 4 times. Yeah, this will earn us status. So the idea is you want to work on your status with the one corporation. So we've been working quite a bit with this corporation here, the whatever you call these guys, Haisadoda, I don't know how to say it. And as time goes on, the higher we get, the more we can, you know, check out their other agents, obviously. So if we look at their standings here, we're right now 1.71. You need a standing of 1 to basically do 8 level 2s, and I believe you need 2 for level 3s and 3, you know, so on and so forth, right? Also, there are skills obviously related to this, so don't forget about that. So if we go to our skills here, there are social skills. So I worked on a wee bit of that, and I actually kind of capped some of them up already. So there's the connections, diplomacy, negotiation, and social. So obviously you want to work on this. I haven't done the distribution. What is this one? Improve loyalty points gained by 10% per level working for agents in the distribution corporation division. Oh. That's interesting. That's only loyalty points and distribution. So I didn't know this one. They had one for each one. Criminal skill at interacting with friendly criminal NPCs. For violent standing towards low concord standing, not accumulating with blah blah blah. Oh, interesting. Anyways, yeah. So there's some there I probably can work on a bit more, but I'm not trying to waste my skill points. I'm working on drones right now. There are ones I forget what I wanted to train next. There is one I wanted to work on, but I'll have to figure that out now. But yeah, I'm slowly working on those skills, obviously. So let's go ahead and check our ship out. We'll accept this mission. We'll check our fittings here. Actually, we can just undock and I'll show you the fittings on our way. We don't have to do that sitting still here. Also, I got a new overlay. If somebody wants it, I don't even know how to send it to you. I guess I can email it to you and things like that. I don't know. Yeah, this nice guy here. Don't bug him because I feel bad for people like that. He sent it this way. I don't know. I guess there's a way to copy the overlay, actually. So there probably is a way to save it or whatever, but I'm sure I can find a way to copy and paste it if I need to later on. I mean, I could copy it like this, but I don't know what happens if I paste that in a notepad. Yeah, it just says the overlay. Obviously, I'll help you guys out if you want later on. I think there's a way to share it, but his overlay seems to be a bit better than what I was using. Mine was really messy. It didn't even make sense half of the time. So he helped me out with that, which I was really happy. So here's our fittings, by the way. So our fittings basically on this ship is you got your salvager. You don't need that. I like it. I got 2 of the EPS Gussin, miners, so they do a bit more. They got the nice range on them, 16 kilometers. We got the better survey scanner, got a medium shield extender that puts this to 1,000 HP, so a nice little buffer. I got the, obviously your decent afterburner there. We have damage control here, which I like those ones. You got EM, 2 EMs to help you catch up on EM, because apparently shields don't have EM or very little to begin with. And then thermal to kind of balance off the thermal as well. So basically we got a nice even damage protection on this. There's nothing to generate shields or anything like that. The idea is it should hold up to fight. Your drones will do the fighting, and it should hold up pretty decently for mining. Obviously, if you're taking too much damage, then you need to get your butt out of there. You're not really supposed to kind of get yourself killed. So basically we can go over here. You can see we're gonna mine over here. Now I was shown this one, and I never really use this, but there's a tactical display you can do here, and you can actually kind of get an idea of roughly your range of your turrets, and if you hover over them, they'll actually show it, including your salvager and things like that. So it'll even show your scanner here, so you can see that your scanner has a higher range, 20 kilometers. So that's kind of cool that you can use that. You can toggle that on and off. You don't actually have to change the views here. But very useful. The view is good if you want, if you have it set up default, have it off honestly there, but there you go. But just clicking that in and out and kind of getting the idea of your range could be pretty beneficial. So we're just going to go in here, and we're just going to kind of fit in there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get everything because there's this guy here. He's back there, actually. We could probably get close to him. But some of them are going to, you're going to go in and out, and you're going to fight with those a bit. So you're going to just have to dodge them. But, the goal obviously is if I can get in there and kind of, get all of them, that's awesome, because then you're in the range and you don't have to worry. So these ones are a bit annoying, because if we run our scanner, I'll show you why I say they're a bit annoying. Because if you run your scanner here, they're going to be very little. Basically, you're going to have to mine all of these for what is required. They're also, and this is not a bad thing, obviously. Oh yeah, so we're starting to get in the bad here, because we're getting too far from some of the materials now. Where is that one anyways? Oh, up there? No. Yeah, we're starting to get a little too far away, unfortunately. So this is where you might be better off just, standing in the one area and then slowly working off the other one. So let's stop our ship anyways. So I'll just start going boom, 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 and boom. And then I'll just split these off here. So one here, one here. And there you go, and honestly, that's it. Like, you just sit here for a while and you mine, and obviously it's not going to be exciting, so that's why I thought we'll do some cuts here, and I'll go through a few of the missions and do this. And so yeah, I'll just move around here. Actually, we're in a really good spot. Looks like I actually got all of them in range now, so I more likely don't have to get out of here. Now, obviously, you can get some bad guys in the area. I don't know if they'll show up on here, obviously. I guess they probably might show up on here, I'm not sure. But obviously you want to probably go out and launch your drones. And that way they defend you. And you're not going to, nothing in these missions anyways aren't going to bite you. They're not, nothing here is going to probably even get in range of you to bite you before your drones take off. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it'll be like, probably like, you'll have 98% of your shield or 99. There's nothing going to be able to kind of take you out, from what I've noticed. Actually, I'm interested in that, because I think when your shields are bigger, you get higher shield regen too. So how does that work? You got shield. So is that the shield? Active defense. Click for different. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Passive shield regen. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So our passive shield gen is only 4 HP per second. So this is actually really low when you think about it, but it's still something, right? I didn't realize that. Huh. Cool. I'm always learning all the different things, so I'm having fun with that. I'm starting to save out the loadouts too, so, if worst case, say, that gone, it's dead, it's over with. Obviously, I can go ahead and rebuild this pretty easily now with the import feature. and then just, you know, when I'm in Jeddah or whatever, just go ahead and grab that. So pretty cool anyways. I'm having fun learning to design these and starting to play with the designs myself, changing things, you know, to do a bit better for my likes and needs, honestly. So, and there you go. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple one. You know, this one's more active, obviously, because you got to keep up changing targets and stuff like that, obviously. So, I think we can have, what, 5 on this ship? Yeah. You can improve that with skills, by the way. Okay, let's see what we got after this. Okay. Oh, watch this. Actually, this will be worth it. Stop and recall the drones. There you go. Now dock. They have a "oh, you're an idiot" button built in now. Apparently that's really new. It sounded like it might have even been new by like a month or two, so that's a really cool feature. I would have already left the drones multiple times. Today was one of those days where my head was just who knows where it was, and so I'm happy about that. Oh, by the way, I found an option here. Where was it? Right click here, left click. Yeah, display readout here. So I turned that on, and that way you can kind of see the number percentage a little bit better, which I thought was kind of cool. So we're going to dock and hand that one in, and we'll see what we have coming up next. Like I said, they're pretty basic. You know, you go out and mine. I don't even think my drone's attacked. I didn't even notice it. So I don't think we had drones attack for that at all. So we'll start the conversation here, obviously. We'll communicate. We'll request our next mission. So there you go, a little bit more. So yeah. Now there is one mission that does require like 6,000. It's probably like the only one of that. And the reward is much nicer, obviously. But yeah, we don't have that here happening. So that's the good news. It's not popping up. So it's kind of a 1-2. Now I actually like it easier and better. Sorry. The reason for that is because it's just one asteroid. There's not multiple asteroids. So doing that basically lets me just go in there and kind of hammer it down a lot faster. So I like that in a sense. It's a lot more AFK friendly than anything. So I do not have a billion ISK, by the way. I have 11 million ISK. I had a huge donation, but those go towards Omega for the future and skill injections. That's the rules we're going with our donations. So I only have 11 mil. I wish I could almost hide that. Not that, you know, it's like an illegal transaction or anything like that. But either way, because I would like to hide I wish there was a way just to hide those from there, just so I don't, you know, they don't affect that overview, I guess, in a sense. But whatever, not a big deal, obviously. You just have to get out of that overview. There you go. See, it's everything else but that one. But look at that, agent missions there. So with agent missions, we've actually made, and bonus, we've made 15 mil, if you can believe that. I'm actually surprised by how many we've made there. So there we go. So same thing again here. So we can approach that. This is going to be, these look a little more spread out compared to the other one. Well, we'll see. I will try to head over towards this one more, but I might have to. You might not always find the perfect spot. And like I said before, you can turn on the overlay here. Control D if you want. And you can get a better idea. Though I don't know if there's a way to, like, make it 3D. To be fair, but either way. What's that thing? Oh, I think that's the beacon for the area. So we're getting to it. Are we going through? Oh, we're going through. Oh, no, we're bouncing off of this. Yeah, you bounce off some of these, and it's like, okay, that's a bit weird. I think we're... Yeah, if I can't, I'm going to have to go under, and it's going to avoid... Yeah, it's getting messy on this one, isn't it? It's kind of circling around. Okay, what about if I want to go towards this one now? Where's that taking us? It's going this way. Okay. Now we're going like a weird direction. I think what we'll do is we'll just stop here, and we'll go with that, and then obviously just correct it when I'm ready for that. So same thing again. Basically, you go ahead and you just start your miners up, and then you move around a bit. And yeah, so it's not going to be exciting. That's why I'm only doing the one episode, and I'm even cutting it down and kind of going through all the random ones. It's obviously not an exciting thing. I almost forgot to deploy my drones, even though I probably wouldn't even have an issue. You know, you probably want to deploy those drones for your protection. So yeah, I'll just leave it there, and we'll be back here a few. There we go. The asteroid is depleted, so return to Drone Bay. It'd be kind of cool. Maybe they have an option? No. Display the warning. That's cool. It'd be cool if they had a button built in that you can just click it and boom, like it does the thing for you, right? You don't have to worry about well, I mean, it's right clicking and clicking is not a big deal either, but you know what I mean? Just a more convenient option for you to just do it without, you know, having to putter around. I wonder if this is going to work or if it's going to screw up. No, it looks like it's going to work. Seems like it might be ignoring the collision at this point. It's taking a hell of a long time, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. It might be screwing up. Oh, this is this warp vector here? Is that what it is? Or is that from... Oh, it's going through it, but yeah, it's definitely screwed up. Silly game. Yeah, it definitely screwed up the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so now we know that's not a good idea. It's getting slower, and I'm going up inside of it. So we're going to try to get out of there. We're just going to go into space here and just see if we can just point this back out of here. Hopefully it lets you collision out. You know, it's just collision in. You're not supposed to go in, but yeah, there we go. Obviously, that's a bit of a silly thing. Never really experienced it that way, but hey, first time for everything, right? Oh yeah, look at the warp vector now. Didn't actually notice, like, never noticed the warp vector for that, so that's kind of cool being able to see that. So now it should be, yeah, there you go. That's cool. Hey, so I learned that there's an actual progression bar for showing you that, so... Okay. Dock there.
Permission requested.
It's a pretty cool looking station. I just like the details, all the lights and everything.
Accepted.
They definitely put great work into all the models. I only get worried that they'll put less effort into that stuff over time. I mean, this game's not that big when you think about it. I downloaded the whole full thing too, but I heard they're working on an HTTP client or whatever, HTML client, which I think that's cool, but I also worry because I worry like, maybe they'll use less models and less features over time just because, hey, you know, they're trying to put it in people's hand and make it easier, and, you know, so that means lesser of stuff sometimes. Maybe not, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you do worry that might be kind of an objective that they're looking at, but I do think it's a really cool thing to explore, and I really hope it works out because the more people you put this in their hands, the better it is in some ways too, right? So I'm not going to really complain on that part because I think that is actually really cool, but okay, here we go. This is one of the missions here, so... And this is the one I've only had, pretty much I feel like I'm circling through them. This one is the interesting one. This wants you 5,000 of this ore. By the way, all the ore you probably notice is weird ore. It's like a quest ore or mission ore, and it's meant to, you know, you get pretty much exactly the right amount, and then you hand that in, and it's not something you can just go on the market and buy, basically. But anyway, so looking at this, you need 5,000 of that, and it's actually 6,000 cubic meters instead of, you know, our maximum is 5,000. So we actually, it's 5,050 because you can actually use your cargo hold, which is about 50. So basically it's paid well, but you have to go back and forth basically, and so you can see it warning you there. 5,040. Is there something in my cargo hold right now to make it that weird? Oh yeah, I have just junk in there. There you go. I was kind of wondering, like, why is it such a weird number there? Okay, so then, yeah, we're going to go off to do this one. But this one actually, to me, is like the best one because this one you warp in, and with these lasers, you're already at the right range. And basically, that's it, you know? There you go.
Warp drive active.
And then we'll head there. Okay, and There we go. Yeah, so we'll lock that, and I'm trying to look where it is. There it is. Ah! I think I'm actually closer. Usually I'm like 15, I think. And there you go. We just mine that, and that's it. And then literally it takes about 20 minutes to mine that, and then we go back, and then we come back again, so. Okay, there we go. So we have, yeah, 4,166. I don't think it automatically moves in there. I could do that. Obviously, it's just waste. I have to come back here no matter what. So we can run back. Now, I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to actually do that. Now, to do this easier, I usually just click here and then just dock at. Now, obviously, if we run away, we're going to leave our drones here. I'm going to show you a little technique I learned with this, which I thought was pretty cool because, yeah. You can reconnect to your drones basically by right-clicking your little capacitor there. So it's really cool what you learn from other people, especially when they watch and they comment. It's probably the best thing when people comment because you learn and you're always learning. Even if, you know, I'll say this now, and I know people probably won't see this till later or even pay attention to this, but honestly, if somebody makes comments of even things I don't know, just random facts, like you can do this and that. Like I didn't realize there was a compare tool. I put it up here, right? Like I know there's a compare tool, but I didn't realize I can shift and drag things onto the compare tool. So I was right-clicking over and over and comparing each item one by one. But now I know that you can, you know, basically drag and here, I'll show you actually to give you an idea. So so we want to use the miner here, and we want to find different variations. Well, I used to just right click and compare all because I learned you can't right click and hit compare because it only does one at a time. But what you can do is you can shift click or shift them and drag them all into there and do that. Actually, the person who showed me, I don't think he knew that. I think he just knew that you could drag them in like this. But then I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I did that, and it was like, boom, it was awesome. Like it was Christmas Day in that sense. That's a really cool feature. But those are things that you learn, you know, that's just something useless somebody would, you know, probably do secondhand, wouldn't even think of ever suggesting or offering it to, you know, like suggesting it to another player. But boom, that is like a life-altering saving feature. I don't have to sit there like an idiot now, you know, fighting with it anymore. So I like it that way. And so you can be amazed what you can learn, obviously. So.
Active.
My potatoes here. I'm coming to you in a second. I got some potatoes and some cheese and melted butter and sour cream. Oh my goodness, that's just my meal. That's all. Nothing exciting. I get pulled pork actually in the fridge, but that's all I wanted. It's my spouse's fault because she got it. She's like, well, you always talk about it. I'm like, I do not talk about that. Why would I even bring that up? That doesn't seem like me. And then here I find out she's the one who wanted it. But now I'm like, this is not so bad. I'll eat this. Oh yeah, we came out further out this time, 16, yeah. That's what I feel like I came out originally on this stuff. So anyways, we're actually a little further. So I don't think I've actually came out because usually I don't have to move ever to it. This is the third time I've done this mission actually, but I don't remember having to move to it. So what you can do is you can right click down here, reconnect to lost drones, and they'll boot back up, and they're doing the returning, and then they'll idle around you, of course, and guard you again. So pretty nice little feature there, and then you just don't have to worry about it. Okay, we go ahead and return. Oh, not return. Scoop to drone bay. There we go. And we're done. So because, you know, we don't have it all in our inventory, obviously, we're going to have to do it this way, you know. That's fine.
Warp drive active.
Somebody's like, oh, you should be able to do it all.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and I wonder if I can do it without. Usually I throw them together, but honestly, let's see what happens. I don't know if it's smart enough. So let's see what if it. No. It's not smart enough, it gets upset, obviously. So let's go ahead. Because you got them total, it'll be 5,000, right? So, and then there we go. You made it back, blah, blah, blah. Did anything say? Okay, okay. So, We'll go to the next one here. What do we got here? Ooh, look at this. So 1800. This is just like the other ones. In fact, we might have already done this, honestly, but it's all the same, you know. Blah, blah. You can purchase such a scanner. I don't get why it says scan it, because as far as I know, you're not going to... I mean, maybe this one's different, but as far as I know, you have to do them all. So... you're not going to get, like, one roid is not going to have more than the other one. Like, you know what I mean? You have to get them all. There's not going to be like, oh, there's the 18K roid on it or anything like that. So far, basically, from what I've seen, is you have to mine every single roid anyways. So it really does not matter at all for scanning it. It would be a waste of time, so... But I don't mind that. It's not a big deal. You know, it's a little bit more proactive, obviously, the mission than some of the other one. But, you know, that's cool. Keeps you on your toes. And they are missions. They're not meant to. This is not like a mining operation where you're going out there and spending a few days there. You know what I mean? It's meant to be, in that sense, done that way. So let's see what we got here anyway. So we're going towards that one, which is kind of the middle. Yeah. Can I use like the... oh, you can. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the tracking. There's a track. How do you do that? See. Oh, okay. So you can go... oh, that's like a one track. Oh, never mind. I thought it was like marking it somehow. I don't know why my Alexa just talked in my kitchen on its own, but that's not frightening at all. There is a marking system, but I don't know how that works, to be fair, so... it's one of those things maybe we just don't try to figure it out. Yeah, this one's not moving much. Oh, no, it's still moving down a bit, so we might be able to get them all on here. I'll try. You know, it's not a big deal if not. It is nice, though, when you get them all in one spot, because it's like, woohoo, you don't have to worry about it, right? So... there you go. Oh, come on. I think we're good. I think we're good. Break, 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 break. There you go. There we go. So we got them all on that one, so that's cool. I usually do 4 at a time. I think this one, actually, is it 4 or 5 on this one? I think 5 on this ship. Yeah. There you go. We just spread them out, and we keep going here, so we'll let that run for a bit. Okay, let's, oh yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here, because last time we, was it this belt? I think it might have been the same belt, too, when we got trapped in here. It's not really a belt, but this, this crazy structure anyways. There we go. I think this will be our last one unless there's something more interesting, you know, coming up. Obviously, they're pretty much the same, I think, at this point. There doesn't seem to be many random ones. Oh, crap. Oh, they're in the drone bay. We're good. I never even bothered to launch them. I had the sound on, so I was tabbed out, you know, just researching and stuff like that. So I was just like... if it comes up, you know, if I hear some, you know, attacks and stuff, I was going to leave it and actually see if we can just, you know, how long it would take or if we could survive the whole time just for, you know, sampling, understanding, you know, that kind of stuff. But it never actually happened, so don't think we have to worry about it. Okay. But anyways, unless if I see something like, oh, that's cool, I probably will leave it alone. I haven't... let's see if I can find something here. Level 2 mining ETH. Oh, there are other level 2 missions mining. Oh, there are multiple types. Artifact recovery, huh? Wow. Most of like I haven't gotten anything close to most of what these are. What the heck? Some of them are even multi-missions. That's weird. I just get the fun, boring ones. We just got the same one we had before this, right? Is this, yeah, the... see? Not getting anything exciting. You know what? Since we've done this one again, I'll just cut it and I'll just run this one and we'll see if I find something interesting. If not, I'll leave it after this one. We'll just say, okay, that's good, and we'll leave it be. So I'll just do this one for fun. Okay, so we're doing our final docking here. I did that one, and then I did the other one here, the other materials. I just thought, might as well, just in case if something shows up. I think there's nothing. I think it's going to be the same. So it was funny because it was like we did the one that's the 2 runs. And then it was what else that came up? And then yeah, of course, then it came up again after we did one in between. I don't know. Getting some on bad luck, obviously, for these, but that's fine. I mean, I'm just saying, like, for YouTube's sake, I don't mind doing them. It's just for YouTube's sake. Obviously, I'm not finding a lot of variety to share with you there. It is what it is, obviously, but I do apologize. So there we go. We're going to complete that one, and boom, there we go. And we're keeping on working our standing, which is nice. And let's see what we have here. So it's the same thing again here. That's awesome. I'm going to do that because it actually is worthwhile. Like, it seems to be like one of their heavier versions, but yeah, it's definitely going in circles. So, let's check our agent thingy-mabopper here. Career agents, storyline agent. Oh, that popped up. This is new. We must have unlocked it then. So I'm guessing we've made it to level 3 agents yet? No, we haven't, apparently. Okay, never mind. What are we off for that? I guess we can check from here. I think you need... See, I'm not completely sure, so let's see here. Well, it's a 2.08 standing, so I thought that was enough for level 3 agents. But maybe it takes time for it to show, or... I'm not sure. Because I actually am a little surprised, because I thought it would be up and running by now. Could be because of that. Oh, here we go. So we can do level 3 potentially, but not with them. Interesting. I wonder if it's related to my rep with them? No, I don't know how that works. Wow, they have a 4.28. Oh, okay, and theirs is higher. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe the standings have to be a bit higher. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm fine with that. I think what I'll do probably next time is actually do... I don't know if I'll do some more missions or whatever. I mean, I like them. I want to do more, obviously. I might do... like I told you guys before, I was fitting that battleship or whatever. So that might be something I might do for the future. I don't know if it'll be the next episode or if I'll try to find something else to squeeze in between. But it might be something I'll work on either way. And yeah, either way, I'm having fun with these, so I'll keep working on these. The level 3s are going to get a little messy, obviously. I have to be careful because the more I do them, the more it's... the higher you go, the harder things get. I don't even think I can do level 4, or if I can, not all of them. But I definitely know that level 3 will get kind of messy for sure, so you got to be careful there. You might need... a lot bigger ship than the destroyer or whatever the hell I'm looking at making. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye.